From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And we are underway from Houston. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texas. 18. What's up?
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And 10.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Inside handoff to Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
258.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
13 yards on the play.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Quick throw there is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to goal. 158.
To throw is Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Over. Inside.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Rodgers now to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. At 18. That's it. Hey, uno.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Tonight.
Back to Mixon on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here's a 3rd and 14.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud looking to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their legs.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Hey, south.
They give to Nixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Texans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the quick, right? Red.
Nixon with a first down carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
4th down. Here's Stroud. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking...
He's got him in, complete. And they're getting all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup of 38.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock. But now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
18. Hey, 626.
A handoff for Warren. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Fairbairn to kick off for
just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Texans, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
Oh, right on the heels of a pick six, another ball intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On the draw, Gainwell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On the give, it's Warren. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 12 yards.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. Warren will try the right side. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Box it. Hey, pick 26.
Warren again. And this time he is in. Touchdown Steelers.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback? Tailback?
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 35, back to work on second and 4. Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll run it. Warren. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Complete to number 4, DK Metcalf.
Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I can see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, 26 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Falcons 0. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. A play fake. Now Penix. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now a run with Warren. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Warren going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Falcons nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Makes it third.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Penix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, kind of like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Falcons, first down.
And looking to throw, Penix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second and 10. To the air, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll run with Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. So
now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's caught left side with tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, nice move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Back to throw now on first down. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Warren. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll try to pick it up himself. Rodgers slamming to a stop with a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give right side. Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
at the 32-yard line.
319.
To throw, it's Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
319.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's brought in downfield by London. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Penix working out of the gun here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance.
Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big time for.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen with Gainwell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of
12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. To throw is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And knock him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Rodgers to throw. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith from 19 yards away. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
13.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain
We'll
of
definitely
30.
see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
39-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll throw with Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side. Get that high hop. and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
27-yard line.
Back to throw. And man over the middle, and it's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 6.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Calvin Austin on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, Shaq. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it, and he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go, here we go.
It's caught by McLaurin. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Crack all 80. Corner 17. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 70 Razors. 70 Razors.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
spin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 1st down here. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's to his running back. He did gain well. And he won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Finds his back. Jalen Warren. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
At the 5-yard line.
Warren quick on the draw. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. It might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
18, pioneer. Chap 60, chap 60.
Daniels on first down. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Throwing on first down. Daniels on the move, hit it right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now.
Panther 11, Cougar 19. Hey, check that, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Buffalo, ready. Panther 60, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19. Warriors 17. Go check. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash front. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air again. Daniels. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block him. Go to 18. Zip.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's out wide to Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Here's first and 10. Rodgers now. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
Second down, Rodgers. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Makes the score Steelers 7, Packers nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
33, yellow. 6, flight blue. Set.
Throwing to begin is Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Williams in motion.
Black, 95, claws red. Green jacket, Fury, steel, blue striker. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one on target to Watson. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready. 10 black. Drill green. Black shot. Hut.
The good play action with Love. Forced out wide. Thrown right side, but incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front of him.
He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A pickup of 44 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
Set, hut, rail, yellow, red, 38. White. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Penalty caught, it's Josh Jacobs. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd and goal.
22 needle. Down. Black, 45. White. Claws red. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Here's Luck. That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now with Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Rodgers. Look wide. Get this one complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. Now Rodgers will set up the screen to Gainwell. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
26.
From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right, to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Red, cycle. Set, ready. Red, 38. You, yellow. Black on stripe, white. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go. 33, yellow, red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and Hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. The man in motion is Watson.
Black 40. Steel, black. Smash, green jack. Set, huh?
From the gun, it's Love. Working down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
26.
Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right now, you got 50.
Here's Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Rodgers to throw. Forced to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
3rd and long for Rodgers. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. They give credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they rally to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Rodgers going up top again. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
White, white. Set, ready. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Set, cut.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down.
Light blue.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Steel, yellow, 22. Green jack, red, cycle. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
13 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson.
6, mega. Blues, claws, red. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Blaster, 6. Come on, set. 50, green. Smash, red. Huge, yellow. Set.
To throw is Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
23-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Hey.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black shot. White, white. Drill green. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4.
Needle
at the
blue.
18-yard line.
Set. Blue, black ultra. Red, yellow. Light blue. Set, go.
Now Love. That is caught side of the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Steelers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers.
Rodgers on first down. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Again, it's Rodgers. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Smash, red.
So, it's a win for the Packers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation